So when it comes to Manor Lord and how to get food, how to actually manage it, I've kind of gone for the basics to see what's the lowest you can get the food before it really becomes a problem. And to be honest, it's actually 0 for a little bit. So the way that you want to do this to set up, I've started a brand new one just to show you kind of where your village should be at. We definitely are not trying to overpopulate and really go into it at the very start. The whole point is getting the basics down, and you want to make sure that you've got these buildings. So, the first one, you obviously need to be doing the stone house, you need obviously to have a plot, and then the main ones to get food is going to be a hunting camp. This is going to allow to be able to actually hunt for meat, which is a big one, and then you also want to have a forager hunt. This is going to be for berries. Now, it may be very basic, and obviously as we go forward into the game, you can start to be able to get a lot more, but this is the bog standard to get food. So this is just purely to get that food consumption up, and then we can look at expanded once you've got the basics down. Once you've got a good amount of food, you've got a good amount of fuel, you've then got your houses, you've got your spaces, you don't want to be expanding. So food is going to be predominantly the hunting camp and also the forager hunt, which should be under... If we go under gathering to start with, hunter camp on the right there, and then also the forager hunt. Then obviously as we keep going, like I said, you'll be able to build more. This is very, very basics. We're going to be covering from the very start to the very end of the game to really go into it. And they're going to be the number 2 things. Obviously with that, you want to have a granary because that is where you're going to actually store all of this food. So obviously with that one, you'll go into, is it logistics? Yeah, logistics is under the granary. Very, very simple to make. And what you want to make sure that you are doing in this is actually assigning a family to it. If you just build them and don't assign anybody to them, then that is going to not work whatsoever, because when you don't assign someone to it, it's basically saying nobody works here. So it doesn't work itself. You have got to take out one of your families to be the person that runs it. So you can obviously in time have 2 people that hunt, meaning you get double the product. Same with the berries, same with the granary. That's how you kind of produce more and more, and then you'll see what their next needs are. So obviously for the next one, I'm looking at houses. I'm looking at potentially a marketplace. But that's how you get food in Manor Lord.